Make some sourdough with me. Hopefully it goes good. Okay, I've got my water in here. I've used the Primo RO water. I'm not using any spigot water because our spigot water is city. Ugh. So, but you feel free to use whatever you want. To this, I want to put some of honey. This is mine and my son's honey. It comes from our honey bees. Okay, it's probably maybe 2 teaspoons. Didn't measure it, so. Okay, this is going to be my honey wheat. So, hopefully it turns out good. I've got high hopes for this. Okay. Now I'm going to use my dough whisk to make it into a shaggy, see, a shaggy consistency. Now I wish I had a way of like, I don't know, figuring out where to put my phone to actually do this. Now, I used to, when I would do soap and do videos making soap, I would use my video camera, but my video camera can't be moved from where it's at because it's broke. And so I can't move it. I have to leave it where it's at. Need to get me another one. But I like using the phone. Okay, I've got that pretty shaggy if you look. So I'm going to go in with my hands. Yep, I'm going in with my hands. It's for us, this bread is. If I was making it to sell or something like that, or, you know, for like a, I don't know, reunion or something like that, I would use gloves. But I'm not. I'm just making it for us. So, go in with my hands, like when I make biscuits, usually. Sometimes I use a spoon to make biscuits, but I'm going to get that off of there best I can. Okay, now I'm just going to fold it till I get all of that flour incorporated in there. It's not too sticky. Not too dry. So I think we're all right. I got some more water over here. If I thought I wasn't, I'll see, because I have got some flour here that's not incorporating, but I don't really want to put too much more water in there. I could put a little bit. I think I will. Well, no, I think I'm all right. I think I'm all right. Because I'm just going to get it into a bowl here. And I pretty much got that flour out of the bottom. So, I am going to cover this, put it in that bowl, the plastic bowl that I have my flour in. I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let it sit for 30 minutes, 30 to 60 actually, just according. And then I'll start my stretch and folds. Seems like I might have done it that way in the past. I'm trying to remember how I used to do it. So yeah, put it in here. I'll put my lid on it. I'll bring you back. Okay, first stretch and fold for our wheat sourdough. Oh, I've let it sit. So yeah, looks pretty good. Okay, it's a lot more stretchy than I remember it the last time. So, like that. Don't feel like I need anything on my hands. No water. So I'm just stretching it up, kind of turning it, folding it over. Stretching it and folding it. Okay, that'll be my first set of stretch and folds. I think I'm going to let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then I will do the rest of the stretch and folds. I won't bring you back for all of those, probably the last one. Last stretch and fold on our wheat sourdough. So, yeah, it feels really nice. The dough does. Feels really good. So, and it's stretching really good. So I'm just going to stretch it out, and then I'll fold it in on itself. And now I'm going to put it back in the container, put the lid on it, wait about an hour, check it, and I'll bring you back whenever it is ready to shape. Time to shape our wheat sourdough. So I'm going to see if I can ease it without ripping it. Don't want it to rip or tear. Oh, there she comes. Woo. There we go. Looks pretty good. I've got just a little bit of flour out here. Just manipulating the dough a little bit. A little sticky there. I'm just fixing my seam over here. I'm going to use a loaf pan for this one. Okay, I think we got that about right. Got my pan here. I've got parchment paper in it. Like so. Just tighten up my okay. There we go. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to cover this with a cotton cloth, dish towel, and let it bench sit for a little bit. Then it's going to go in the fridge. Okay, we're going to bake our honey wheat sourdough loaf. I've got it in there. I've had it in the refrigerator overnight. I use these little shower curtain, or not shower curtain, shower cap things. They work pretty good. I've had it in the fridge overnight, and it done some rising. So yeah, I do like to put a cloth on mine because I find that if I don't, they tend to draw a lot of moisture with the little shower caps. So I put a cloth, doesn't draw so much moisture. Look, that baby rose. Yeah, it does have the imprint of my towel, but it's kitchen cloth. This one I want to put something. I want to put something. You know, I want to squirt a little bit. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go down the center, kind of like I did on my rye I done. And then I think I'll do just a little bit of a something. We'll see how it, I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place today. Just got home. I wanted to get up and bake the bread like early this morning, but yeah, my alarm went off and I'm like, telling myself, nope, girl, you're gonna make sleep. So yeah, back to sleep, and didn't get up really early. I wanted to get up early before I had to go out. Okay, so I guess we'll see how this, yeah, I just put some, yeah, see, kind of like, I don't know, it kind of looks like chicken feet or something, bird feet, bird prints. So I'm going to cover it with an old pan and put the cover on top of it. I'm going to put it in the oven at 425 preheated, and on my bottom rack I'm going to put well, I've already put it in there, the pizza stone on the bottom, because it'll help keep it from burning the bottom of the bread as easily, because that pizza stone is going to deflect a lot of that heat from hitting directly on the bottom. And then I'm going to check it about 25 minutes. May have to leave it to like 30 according. And then after I get that where I want it, I'll take off that lid, pan lid, and bake it longer, you know, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. We'll see. So I'll bring you back once I get to that, whichever stage. Okay, she's out of the oven. This is the honey wheat. I let it get pretty brown. I like for them to be, you know, kind of brown myself personally. Not burnt, but brown. I'm anxious to see the bottom. Oh yeah, see, it's not burnt. Not burnt, just good and golden brown. All over. Looking good. So yeah, that is the honey wheat. So whenever I get ready to cut it, I will show y'all. But I mean, I can mash on it. Yeah, I've got these heat gloves on because this thing's hot. It just come out of the oven. Okay, my honey wheat. So let's cut it and see. I don't want to cut it in the center, so I want to take from the end. Glasses on so I can see. Okay. Looks a little bit dense, but it's got spring back, see? And it's not too hard. It's a little crunchy on the end. I've got this end piece here. You know, I'm gonna try it, and I've got my Kerrygold butter. I really like that Kerrygold. It's really good on toast. I'm gonna see how this tastes. I would have liked for it to have been a little bit more raised up, taller, maybe is the word. And I like butter, so don't come at me. I know it's not too good for me, but I figure this is better for me than some of that crap you buy in the store that's got all those extra ingredients that you just don't need. Okay, let's see. Tastes good. I think next time I'll put a little bit more honey. It's not hard on your teeth. It's more of a chewy than it is crunchy. So I think that one turned out okay. I mean, I think it could do better though, because I have done better in the past. But you know, I'm starting, getting there. You're gonna have, you know, possible fails. Yeah, but I reteach myself. I'm gonna you know, till I get it, because I love making sourdough. Well, I love baking. I remember when I was younger. Oh yeah, got to go off on the story here. Well, I still do knit, but every year, whenever it would get cold, that was my thing, was knitting, crocheting. But I'd have to reteach myself the steps every single year. And now I still have to do that in some of it. Some of it I've got, but not all of it. And that seems to be the same, because I went years without making the sourdough because my starter died. But yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. And you know, I'm gonna get back up where I was at, where I'm really happy with my loaves. I'm happy with this one. I'm happy with it, but it's got room for improvement. That's the way I feel. Thanks for watching. How about a follow? Till next time.